Hey, welcome back to my channel. It is that time of the week where we plan out our week of meals. Kind of. Just a little baby meal plan this week. It's a weird week. We still have leftovers from what we've had this past week, and my husband wants to barbecue, and we might have people coming into town. So it's just kind of up in the air. So there's gonna be more meal planning happening towards the end of the week, which is not normal for us, which is fine. Okay, we're gonna adapt and it's gonna be perfectly okay. I have 3 dinner recipes for you that will be linked below, written out below. You know I got you. It's all down there in the description box. And then like a partial recipe down there as well. So let's just go ahead and get into it, because that doesn't make sense until I just talk you through it. I don't know about you and where you live, but here in Texas, we're dying because the heat, it hasn't been under 100 more than like a couple days since May, I think. It's been real bad this year. So, in the spirit of everyone sweating their butts off, let's make some soup, because that makes sense. I don't know. The heart wants what the heart wants. The heart wants lasagna. I don't want to make lasagna. That's a pain in the butt. But lasagna soup, real easy. So, we're gonna have lasagna soup. This is, I think it's by Meals Made Healthy. I'm not sure. I have the recipe linked below, so it'll take you to the website, so you'll see it. And with that, it's served 6 people, and it is 6 points per serving. That is with me using the 93% lean beef, because I've had a lot of ground turkey, guys. We need to shake it up. Shake it up, because I can't do much more turkey, like consecutively. I gotta get a little more variety in there. But the pasta is a free food for me. So kind of just trading out. If pasta is not a 0-point food for you, I'd probably go with the turkey if it is a free food for you. So do with that information what you will. With our lasagna soup, we're gonna have some side salads. I bought some more of the pepperoncinis to add to our salads, because we really liked that. And we're gonna have this dressing. It is 2 points for 2 tablespoons, which is not bad. That's like the same as those yogurt ranches. And I used to love this. I haven't had it in years and years. And it's one of those things that you eat all the time, that you kind of burn yourself out of, and then you stop eating it, and then you forget about it. And then you rediscover it years later, and you're like, why have I not been eating this whole time? That's how I feel about this. So I'm excited to have it again. I feel rushed. I feel behind. I feel like I have to talk at like 90 miles an hour to get it all out. And I don't know why I feel that way. Let me take some like calming breaths. So I think this is a good time to say pause the video and take some calming breaths with me, because you too probably feel a little stressed, a little overwhelmed, and we could all use a little like mellow, calming in our lives. How'd your breathing go? Did you get some good deep breaths? Okay, good. Now we're on to French onion chicken. This is from names, I'm the worst. Felicia Keithley. It looks like Felicia, but it's Felicia Keithley. She has this YouTube video that I'm sure all of y'all know about, because she's like the Weight Watchers queen, I've been told. So we're gonna make one of her recipes. She uses the Trader Joe's mozzarella, and she says hers is 1 point per chicken. With the Great Value mozzarella I have, it's 3 points per chicken breast. Still not bad, but if you have a Trader Joe's, maybe go check out some mozzarella cheese and see what that's like, because it seems like it's a lot lower in points. So she cuts up some onion, puts it on the stove, uses the oil spray and some beef broth to get it caramelized, pulls it off, sears her chicken on each side, gets the chicken off, throws the onion back into the pan, Add some flour, add some broth, stir it until it's thickened. Put that in a baking dish, top it with chicken, top that with cheese, bake it. She says for 20 minutes. Your chicken would be pretty thick, I think, to cook it for 20 minutes. So just be aware. I put in there what she said to do because I haven't made this yet. So in the description, it says 20 minutes, but don't come at me if you got dried chicken. Check your chicken, okay? If you got a little baby piece chicken, really thin guy, maybe cook it for like 10 minutes and probe it and see. If you don't have a meat thermometer in your kitchen, go get one because no one likes salmonella, okay? With that French onion chicken, I am going to have roasted carrots and mashed potatoes. I'm gonna use the same recipe of mashed potatoes I made. If you saw the one roast 2 ways where I made a shepherd's pie out of a roast, I'm gonna use that same mashed potato recipe. If you wanna see how to make it, you can go look at that video. I will link it in this card up here because I know how to do that now. Look at me, I'm a YouTuber. Because potatoes are a 0 point food for me, this recipe comes out to be 1 point per serving. So, yum. So 3 points for the chicken, 1 point for the mashed potatoes, and then the carrots you get a point back. So really it's like a 3 point dinner. So eat more potatoes, I guess, if you want, or more carrots. These carrots, y'all, I made this over on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. This was the HelloFresh recipe that I turned gluten-free. It's the smothered chicken that had the carrots on the side. I'm making them the same way. It is my favorite way to make carrots. Oh, I have a hair that like keeps tickling my eyebrow, which is the weirdest sensation. Have you ever had your eyebrow tickled? Not a fan. I like to peel my carrots and then slice them up. I like to be fancy, do it on a bias or diagonal. And then I just spray it. I like to use, our grocery store has, you know, the Pam sprays. Ours has a avocado oil spray that is not that much more expensive than like the canola spray. So that's what I choose to buy, but use whatever kind of spray you can get your hands on. You can use olive oil as well if that's what you want to do. I just prefer not to have to count the points for the oil. Spray those suckers, sprinkle them with salt and pepper, stir them up, spray them, sprinkle again. Bake them on 400 for about 25-30 minutes. If you have not tried this, go try it. Go try it right now. It is so good. Because I bought chicken for that French onion, I bought a big thing of chicken so that I can have chicken again this week. I'm going to do barbecue chicken. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna grill the chicken or if I'm just gonna add barbecue seasonings, bake it, and then once it's almost done, add some barbecue sauce and then broil it so it gets like that caramely deliciousness. I found this barbecue sauce. This is 0 points for 2 tablespoons, which is plenty for the amount of I will need for my chicken. I tried it, it's delicious. If I did a blind tasting, I would not have known that this was sugar-free. And some of them you can tell. So if you have this in your area, maybe give it a try if you like barbecue sauce. With that barbecue chicken, I'm gonna make cabbage. I am making a coleslaw for tacos, so I needed a big head of cabbage, but I'm only using a small amount, so I thought this is a perfect opportunity to make my cabbage. I did write it out below, but here's the thing. The original recipe no longer exists. It was on a website. The link doesn't work anymore. I don't know if like they don't do food blogging anymore or what. So this is from my memory. I make it because I don't have like the original recipe. I know the general recipe, but the seasonings change. So I do apologize. These are guesstimations on the seasoning and I changed them up. I will probably film a short of this cabbage because this is a really good option. It is 1 point because I use bacon fat. You can use whatever kind of oil you like. It's 1 point for a serving, but then you get the point back because it's cabbage. So it kind of just is a wash. I like to use bacon fat melt that, add, normally if I've used like half an onion for something else, I'll save it and use the other half for this kind of application. But using frozen onion or whatever you want to do, perfectly fine here. One whole small onion, you know, it doesn't need to be that complicated. Just get yourself some onion, cut it real small, and throw it in the bacon fat. Once that is translucent, you're gonna add your garlic cloves, your seasoning salt, your better than bouillon chicken base, and you're gonna stir it around until that garlic is super, super fragrant. Then you're gonna add your chopped up cabbage. I will show you on the short how to get the core out, or how I like to get the core out and how I cut it. But for now, just chop it up, make sure you remove that core, throw it in there and then give it a stir. It will take a minute, but eventually all those little seasonings will coat the leaves. Once you are coated and good to go, you're gonna pour in just about 2 cups of chicken broth. This is almost a mixture between steaming and sauteing. So you're gonna bring that broth to a boil, put the lid on, drop the heat down to a simmer and let it cook for 15 minutes. I like to stir it maybe once, maybe twice during the cooking time, but I don't want to stir it too often where the steam's constantly being released. So stir it once, maybe twice, check the seasonings and play around with it. Add more salt, add more pepper, add some kind of garlic seasoning if you like. Do what you like, make it taste according to your taste. And with that, again, I bought a big bag of potatoes, so I'm gonna use roast potatoes, which is a 0-point food for me. Is that right? Chicken, 0 points. Barbecue sauce, because I got that one, 0 points. Cabbage, basically 0, 1 point, but I get a point back. And then roasted potatoes, 0 points. Am I gonna have a 1-point dinner? That's pretty amazing. Why don't I do that more often? I need some better decision-making skills, I guess. So those are the 3 recipes I have linked below for you, typed out on the Weight Watchers app for you. This last one, I haven't done that because my husband is off for 2 days. And when he is off, now that we've moved and he has a better work-life balance, now he's liking to smoke meats. So I'm not gonna say no to that. It means less work for me. He wants to do some kind of barbecue taco fusion thing. He saw it on YouTube. I'm game. All I know is that we needed corn tortillas and some kind of slaw to go on top of them. So I've linked the coleslaw we're gonna use below, as well as the link for Weight Watchers. And that's all I know about that particular recipe, but sounds good. So, you know, I guess go get yourself some kind of pre-seasoned taco meat and grill it up, and then have your own delicious tacos with coleslaw. If these videos are helpful to you, where you don't have to plan out your week as much, please hit that like button. That helps it go to more people, helps me with the YouTube algorithm. I'm just getting started here on YouTube, and I could use all the help I could get from you liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell, leaving comments below. All of that helps me grow my channel, and I am so, so grateful. Thank you so much to all the new people who are coming. I am getting new subscribers every day, and it is mind-blowing to me. I am so thankful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to have my July recap part 1 video go up on Wednesday, so hitting that alert bell will help you be notified when a video goes up. I ended up breaking it into 2 parts, and I will describe why in that video. So if you're interested in how my July little recommitment, back to the basics has been going, make sure you check that out on Wednesday. Also, if you see where it says premiere or premiering, if you have a notification bell, it will let you know when we go live. Say this video is premiering at 8 o'clock in the morning. What that means is if you click on it at 8 o'clock in the morning, there's gonna be a watch party. So anyone who wants to watch it at that time is watching it together live, and there's live commenting down below. I will be there anytime that there is a premiere to talk back with you. So if you have questions or anything like that, that would be a great way to talk with me. I will be doing a premiere at 8 o'clock Wednesday morning. Not this coming up Wednesday, but the one after that, when I'm doing the part 2 of the workout series. So I will have a date here because my phone is my calendar. My phone does everything for me. All right, I said I was done, but I'm like that aunt that won't get off the phone. You all know the one. We're like, okay, bye. And you're like, oh yeah, but, okay, bye, okay, but. That's me right now. See you later, guys.